Deuteronomy Chapter 18 focuses on the role of priests, prophets, and the importance of avoiding occult practices. Moses provides guidelines for maintaining the purity of worship and discerning true prophets from false ones. The chapter begins by highlighting the responsibilities and privileges of the Levitical priests, who were chosen to minister before the Lord and receive a portion of offerings. Moses reminds the Israelites to support the priests and their families, acknowledging their critical role in mediating between the people and God. Moses then addresses the practice of divination, sorcery, and consulting the dead. He strictly prohibits these occult practices, emphasizing that the Israelites must rely solely on God for guidance and revelation. The chapter underscores the need for unwavering trust in God's guidance and the dangers of seeking supernatural insight from sources other than Him. The chapter also introduces the role of prophets, emphasizing the importance of heeding the words of true prophets who speak in the name of the Lord. Moses warns against false prophets who claim divine authority but deliver inaccurate or deceptive messages. He underscores the principle that a true prophet's words will come to pass, while false prophets will be held accountable for their deception. Moses concludes by foretelling the coming of a great prophet who will be like him, referring to the future Messiah. He encourages the Israelites to listen to this prophet and follow his teachings. This prophetic insight points to Jesus Christ as the ultimate fulfillment of this promise. In summary, Deuteronomy Chapter 18 focuses on the roles of priests and prophets, as well as the dangers of occult practices. The chapter underscores the importance of trusting in God for guidance, heeding the words of true prophets, and avoiding false prophets and supernatural deceptions. Additionally, the chapter hints at the coming of the ultimate prophet, Jesus Christ, who will provide divine guidance and fulfillment of God's promises. Let's now read Deuteronomy chapter 18. The priests the Levites, and all the tribe of Levi, shall have no part nor inheritance with Israel. They shall eat the offerings of the Lord made by fire, and his inheritance. Therefore shall they have no inheritance among their brethren. The Lord is their inheritance, as he hath said unto them. And this shall be the priest's due from the people, from them that offer a sacrifice, whether it be ox or sheep, and they shall give unto the priest the shoulder, and the 2 cheeks, and the maw. The first fruit also of thy corn, of thy wine, and of thine oil, and the first of the fleece of thy sheep, shalt thou give him. For the Lord thy God hath chosen him out of all thy tribes, to stand to minister in the name of the Lord, him and his sons forever. And if a Levite come from any of thy gates out of all Israel, where he sojourned, and come with all the desire of his mind unto the place which the Lord shall choose, then he shall minister in the name of the Lord his God, as all his brethren the Levites do, which stand there before the Lord. They shall have like portions to eat, beside that which cometh of the sale of his patrimony. When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord, and because of these abominations the Lord thy God doth drive them out from before thee. Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God. For these nations, which thou shalt possess, hearkened unto observers of times, and unto diviners, but as for thee, the Lord thy God hath not suffered thee so to do. The Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, like unto me, unto him ye shall hearken. According to all that thou desiredst of the Lord thy God in Horeb in the day of the assembly, saying, Let me not hear again the voice of the Lord my God, neither let me see this great fire any more, that I die not. And the Lord said unto me, They have well spoken that which they have spoken. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass, that whosoever will not hearken unto my words which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. But the prophet, which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord hath not spoken? When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord hath not spoken, but the prophet hath spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him. This ends our reading of Deuteronomy chapter 18.